Would you like to leverage the latest social media insights, but just don't have the time to go hunting for these reports? This video is for you. I'm Tim from Adventist Media, and I'm going to share with you a recent report that provides insights how ministries can be more effective on social media. If you'd like to stay in touch with the latest tips and trends, please visit our Adventist Media website and sign up for our free newsletter. The insights come from a report by Hootsuite. Hootsuite is a social media management platform, and they interviewed 18,000 people with in-depth interviews from Twitter, YouTube and Google, and they came up with insights from 5 key areas. The first trend is called the brand strategy trend. Now that doesn't reveal too much, but it's really about how to be effective with digital communities and the importance of building them.
Welcome to Hootsuite's Social Trends for 2022.
Digital communities are only becoming more central to consumers' lives and identities, and creators are the key to unlocking them. Brands that partner wisely with creators are connecting with new audiences, earning their trust and gaining cultural capital.
77% of people surveyed said that the most important group they belong to is online. And according to a recent Squarespace report, young people now find digital life more important and more memorable than in-person life. Facebook has over 1 billion users regularly engaging with groups. TikTok is just full of communities, whether it's cooking, dance, music, gardening. There's even a Bible verse of the day community. WitchTok, which is a community for witches, has billions of views. The distinction between digital and physical is now blurring, with young people leading the charge. Are young people an important target for your church or ministry? Are you active online? If you're not, it's not too late to start. So how do you build a community when you don't have the budget or resources of Nike or Lego or some of these other big companies? Maggie Lower, CMO of Hootsuite, says you don't have to build a community. Basically find a community that you can engage and fit into, and if you turn up for them, they'll turn up for you. The report identified these opportunities. Find and engage with communities that are active and engaged around the interests relevant to your ministry. Listen first, and then find your place in the conversation before trying to be heard. Have meaningful conversations. Build relationships. Engage with content creators who are already making these communities flourish. Your target will be more likely to listen to you and trust you. Is this community trend important to churches and ministries? Absolutely. Trend 2 is the social advertising trend.
Consumers are holding brands to a higher standard when it comes to creativity and social advertising, but rewarding those that get it right. As marketers plan to spend more on social ads in 2022, they'll have to work harder to create ads that mirror and enrich the distinct experience each social network has to offer.
Facebook and Instagram are still the most popular and effective platforms to be on. But the research has identified that there's growing perception now of the effectiveness of TikTok, Pinterest, and Snapchat. Not only are these channels growing, but research has suggested that people on these platforms might be more receptive to advertising. What's interesting is that these platforms now are inspiring and encouraging advertisers to fit organically onto their platforms. TikTok says, don't make ads, make TikToks. Pinterest says, stop interrupting and start inspiring. No one wants their experience on any social network interrupted by boring ads or self-serving companies. Now's the chance to get inspired, to get creative. Think about who your target is. Who are the people you want to reach out to? What are their needs? Where are they? What platforms do you find them on? And then what is the culture of that platform? And then there's your chance. Trend 3 is the return on investment trend.
Marketers are becoming more confident in measuring the ROI of their efforts on social. Now, the high performers are buffing up employee advocacy programs, mastering social listening to gather consumer insights, and looking to deliver the kind of impact they've seen social have on their marketing elsewhere in their organizations.
This means that you as a church should be thinking about how can we use social in conjunction with other forms of marketing. And that's the first tip. Don't use social media in isolation. Use it with traditional marketing. Number 2 is about using social for insights. It's a chance to listen to your community, to listen to your target market, find out what conversations they're having. This is a valuable research tool. And then the third tip is to use a combination of both organic, this is posting content onto your social channels, but not spending any money on it, versus paid advertising. And so the tip combines using organic posts, organic traffic that normally just discovers your content, reaching out to your existing community, plus promoting and boosting the content to reach new people, to reach new audiences that you haven't reached before. Trend 4 is the social commerce trend.
The era of social commerce is in full swing, and the opportunity is only getting bigger. Small businesses in 2022 will work to extend the experience customers have with their brands across social storefronts, while global enterprises test the limits of the online shopping experience.
Since the pandemic, 84% of consumers now are shopping regularly online. In the first 90 days of the pandemic, penetration for shopping online grew so quickly it outgrew what happened in the previous decade. Younger generations now are turning to social networks to research brands more than search engines. What implications are there for your church and ministry? How discoverable are you now on social media, particularly if the younger generation are seeking to find out more about the businesses, entities that they wish to engage with? What's your presence like online, particularly on social? And also think about the way that people can engage with you financially. Donations, offerings, tithes, buying resources. Can they buy these things through social media platforms? If you're not offering these services, you're missing out. Trend 5, the last trend, is about customer care.
Amid halting global supply chains and staffing shortages, many businesses can expect an influx of not so happy customers in 2022. Meanwhile, demand for customer service over social has been surging.
And consumers are fed up with being on hold. They discovered that customer service through social can be immediate, convenient, and effective. In fact, it's been forecast that more than 60% of customer service will be done on digital channels by 2023. What about your organization? How do you deliver your customer service? Can people find you online? Can they find you on social? What level of service do you give? Is it immediate? Is it convenient? And is it effective? If not, again, now's the time to think about implementing the sort of customer service that people expect. So there you go, 5 trends, 5 key insight areas from the Hootsuite report. Are any of these relevant to you? If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, leave your comments in the comment section. Love to hear from you about what you're doing and what new discoveries you've made. And again, it's not too late to start. Now's the time to think, how can you use these insights to help you become more effective with your ministry with God's blessing? If you'd like to stay in touch with the latest trends and tips, training videos, please visit Adventist Media's website and leave your name and email address. We'd love to stay in touch. May God bless you, your church and your ministry. Thanks for watching.